Hey, what's up, SaaS Masters? My name is George, and today I want to show you OneOffice, which has a really great deal going on right now. So check out that link in the description. So what OneOffice does, it lets you track your employees. So that means no more playing around. And what it does, it lets you track them in several ways. One of them is, for example, making them sign in, making them take a selfie, and you're going to say, why would you want a selfie of your employee? Well, you could want this for several reasons. One, that they are in the right place so you can see the background. Two, that they are in the uniform that you assigned them. Or three, that they are well showered and well taken care of because maybe they talk to the public. And there's several reasons why you might want that also. Plus GPS. So you get all of that with OneOffice, and it's pretty cool because you have all of this. And what I like about OneOffice is that the actual team that built it is actually using it to track their team, right? So that's a really good sign that this is a good software and it's going to be further developed. So that's one of the things that makes me like OneOffice. So let me show you OneOffice and what it actually does. So let's jump over to my desktop and check it out. Alright guys, this is my OneOffice dashboard, and you get a quick overview of some basic analytics from your dashboard. So you get your welcome screen with the users, present day, late day, absent day, activity clients, and attendance. Plus you get some shortcuts that are really important, like add an employee, view all employees, assign an activity, and view check-ins. Plus the analytics right here, attendance average, and by per day and per month. Plus you get the employees drop down here, and you also have a search bar right here. So let's get into the fun part, right? So let's go check out the employees that are right here. So we got the employees tab on the left on the menu, and we got all employees. And we can set, for example, I'm going to add a brand new one just to show you what it's capable of. And you get the employee information to start off, right? So you got first name, last name, and all that good stuff. So let me just put some test information here with the drop down. Let's add some test also on the email. You can set their birthday because this might be something important that you might want to know. Maybe you celebrate birthdays, you give them an extra discount or whatever to your employees. Their address, the blood type, their Facebook link, mobile number, gender, male, civil status, and you can go next. Oh, if you set the civil status to married, it'll ask for the spouse name. So these things could be important or not to you, but the options are there. We can go next, and we have the account settings. This is the really important part. You have the assign in and sign out. So for example, what time are they going to assign in and sign out? Because remember, this is to track your employee. And obviously you set the time zone because maybe you have an employee in a different time zone. Well, you have to set it right here just in case it's somewhere else. The user role, is it going to be an admin or employee? In this case, we're going to set up an employee. And next one we have is department. The departments, you add them in the settings. In this case, I already added HR, storage, and field checker. So for example, we're going to say, you know what, this guy's a field checker. So he has to go out and do some checking. Who is the supervisor? In this case, we're just going to say the name. Number of reports that this person has to make. So for example, I'll just say 4. Reports upon clock in. Is it going to be enabled or disabled? Date hired, well, it's going to be today, right? The camera status is going to be enabled or disabled. The camera status is what I told you. For example, it makes the employee take a selfie. That way you know if he's actually, he's not in his pajamas or he's actually at the workplace that he's assigned to, right? So he's not logging in from his home and when he has to be in his office. Duty time limit. So for example, his duty is 8. Profile picture. And if you want to enable flexi time, go next. Oops, upon check. Gotta check this out. Enabled. And next, we have information in case of an emergency. This is just for purposes that you might want to know a person, just in case something happens. If you want to contact his friend, his mom, his brother, or whatever, and you have all that. That's how you add an employee. Now, let's go into the employee dashboard because I added myself because I want to show you what happens if they try to check in, right? So let me open up my incognito tab right here, and I'm already logged in as incognito tab, and it's an employee dashboard. And for example, let's just say I woke up in the morning and I'm at the office or I'm assigned to my home and I need to clock in. If I don't clock in, well, they're not going to pay me my hours, so this makes me do it. So if I clock in, and since I have enabled camera, I have it blocked because I blocked my laptop's camera, right? But if it's not, it's going to show my picture there, and I can do a capture, and that way I can do a clock in, and people will know that, you know what, I'm in my uniform, I'm all right, you know, I'm shaved and all that good stuff. and I'm good to go. And these get saved on the admin dashboard so they can view it if they want to. So let's jump over to my admin dashboard and show you. Let's just say, for example, you didn't enable camera and you actually want to do that, or you want to edit your employee. So for example, if I click on this little pencil button right here, I can edit this employee and I can see the information, or I can edit it if I want. So for example, this employee status is new, or I can say hired, suspended, or resigned. So that means, for example, if this employee left, I could show him as suspended or resigned, like that. So you don't have to actually delete him. You can keep the information to actually view it later on if you need it, right? We have the information here if you want to edit it again. We have the additional information, the emergency contact. We got your clients handled. So in this place is where we're gonna assign clients to this employee. So for example, let's just say you have several clients. You will assign 2 of them to this employee and you would add them right here. And also the account settings right here. So for example, the user role, the time zone, and all that good stuff. Edited right here. If you want to set the camera status to enabled, that is right there. The number of reports that have to be submitted, that's right there also. So that's how you do that, right? Next thing we have is the photo section. So for example, all those selfies that they are taking when clocking in, you have right here. So this was just one example. They got the time in and there's no timeout right here. But if they do a timeout, that's also in captured also there. The time cards, for example, time cards, you view them right here, and you can also export as a CSV just in case you want everything like a list down really quick and really fast. Departments, if you want to add departments right here. So for example, we have 3 of them: storage, HR, and field checker. We have teams. So if you want to assign teams, so for example, in this case, this is a web team, and I can add in a set of employees to a team, right? So for example, all the field people are going to be in one team, web are going to be another one, human resources is going to be another one, and you can create teams and assign it to them. The overtime information, the supervisors, so you can add the supervisors here, and then you assign the employee to that supervisor. We have these apps available right here. So we got note-taking apps. It's a really nice looking one because it's kind of look like Nimbus, like another deal that's going on right now. You got the favorites, you got all notes, shared to me, public notes. And for example, if I grab this note, I have the option to delete it, and I have the option to, for example, get link, share to an employee, share to a team, or share to department. So you have several ways of sharing this note if you need to. So for example, if you need someone to do something, you can share it to that team specifically, right? We have the employee's GPS. So if you want to have a clock down of the GPS, that's available right here. You will see little red dots of those little GPS, and you can zoom in if you need to make sure they are clocking in the right place. So like I said before, if they are assigned to their home, well, you will see it there instead of being, on vacations on Hawaii or Paris. They're actually at their home, right? That's how you would see that. You got contacts available right here. Chat is coming soon. Also, payroll is coming soon also. So we got project activity right here. Let me show you that. If you want to add some activities, we could do it in this way. So for example, the project activity is for this business because that's the one that's added. It's development, activity type, I'll just put test, and subject will be test. Forgot the S there. Assigned to, so for example, this will be assigned to me, right? The date, the information right here, the description. So for example, make video, right? And the status of this is in progress or not completed. That could be one of them. That'll be assigned, and I should get a notification on my dashboard, on the employee dashboard, saying it's assigned. Now, as an assigned, I'm not able to delete the assignees. I need to actually do it, right? So that's pretty good because you don't give them that kind of access to actually delete something. They need to actually do what they're assigned. All right, we can edit this if we need to. Also in projects, we have the check-in for the projects, and you can view them right here. So it's pretty easy and straightforward to actually use OneOffice. And one of the things that people need this for is to actually track their employees so they are in the right place, because I know many of them fool around and they don't do what they have to do, and you are spending money paying those employees for things that they're not actually doing, or they are not in the right place. So this helps you track all that information in this dashboard. Well, there you go, guys. That is OneOffice. I hope you liked this video, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. My name is George, and this is SaaS Master. I'll see you guys later.